Hey gamers, we're here today with our team builder slash battle versus the Minnesota Victinis. This week I actually remembered not to delete my team and discuss, so we're actually going to have a team builder. So yeah, let's just go over the team. I brought a Choice Scarf Gengar. I was pretty sure I was have to worry about Scarf Victini, but in case Thunderous or Lottie got like troublesome late game, I wanted to ensure I outsped them. Oh, I'm not going to bother showing his team. We all know his team. And yeah, so I just want to make sure I could Shadow Ball anything. Shadow Ball kind of destroyed his team, bar like a full health Registeel. I brought my Undefeated since I haven't lost with it yet. My Tapu Fini. It has Haze for in case he combines up a few times with his Lottie. Moonblast, just hit the Lottie again. Nature's Madness, just to take 50% off any of his big tanks. And Taunt so he can't do anything with his tanks. This kind of immobilizes him, bar Ferroseed, but I didn't think he was going to bring that. Well, don't think he's going to bring that. We brought our Dragonium Z Hattress. Again, I don't know. I just brought Under just in case he did something wild and brought a barrier of some sort. But this is for late game sweeping. A +1 Outrage kills Vaporeon at 100%. A +1 Dragonium Z Outrage kills Vaporeon, so that's why it's there. I brought the Power Herb, so if he switches into a Crocodile or Vaporeon anything, I can Solar Beam it, still its item. It'd be great for Vaporeon because it's going to be leftovers, so no leftovers on that or the Crocodile would be great. I brought my All Votes Matter. They do. I brought my All Votes Matter. He's pretty bulky. Just so I can take hits better. It was originally Substitute, so that's why it was bulky, but I figured if he's going to roll me out with a Vaporeon because he's learned that he needs Roar after that Zygarde destroyed, I thought it'd be nice to put Taunt on it, so Taunt's just so I can't get roared out and I can set up on Vaporeon all I want. Bar burn, but the Fini has the terrain for the burn, so the terrain's mainly here for my two sweepers not to get burned by Vaporeon or Thunder Wave by Thunderous. And then finally we have our Donphan here. The Donphan's is kind of for Stealth Rocking on my Expert Belts. It's for Stealth Rocking and Rapid Spin away his hazards, because if he gets hazards up with his Gligar, Crocodile, or Registeel I was expecting, it'd be nice to get him off the field. And he has Earthquake to hit the Registeel. And he has Knock Off just to knock someone off. Knock an Expert Belt off or leftovers somewhere. And we're good to the battle. Okay, so I sent in my Expert Belts expecting him to send in maybe Ferroseed. If he sent Ferroseed, I could Rapid Spin. If not, I could use the Knock Off. This puts him in range of a Sludge Wave. So if late game again I need to kill, he's in range of Sludge Wave. He's actually in range of let me slow this down. He was actually in range of Shadow Ball, but I didn't want to risk him being wild and staying in on obviously Starf Gengar and not getting the roll. It was a 50-50 roll, and fuck you, Jacob. I just don't have 50-50 rolls usually go my way. So he Sludge Wave, and it didn't hit him. He switched to Registeel, which is an obvious play. He Stealth Rock on this Registeel, which threw me off because, I mean, the Ferroseed's there, so I was expecting Ferroseed to be all the hazards. So he Seismic Tosses me. I'm going to go for another one, just get this down the weekend, because I want to sleep late game. This is a big threat. I miss, because, yeah, 9% doesn't mean anything. And I just go for I taunt him, just expecting him to go for some hazards. But he's actually Seed Bomb, which I was super shocked about. This thing doesn't have the best attack, so it didn't do anything, luckily. I'm plus defense nature, but no defense investment. And I was like, I need to get this down for late game sweep, so I'm just going to get down to 50, hit it with the Nature's Madness. Would have been nice to have that extra 26 health, but you do, it's whatever. And now, see here. Here's where we bait. He goes LO the name because he crit me last turn and won once versus the Saints, so I was like, yeah, it was Culver Berry just for E-Belt too. I don't know why I acted like I killed this, but yeah, I was like, it's Culver for E-Belt too. So if you, that scenario never occurred again. LO, nice. But I'm so tricky, I lied. I said, I'm so tricky, I lied. I was actually Solar Beam. And I hit him with the Solar Beam, does 54. I don't want to see, I can't read. But that's not enough. That's not enough, because I don't have Psychic on this thing, actually. I have Shadow Ball. My team builder was really bad. I didn't went over, like, knowing the moves. But he's Shadow Ball for Victini. HP Ice to hit the Crocodile, which honestly was a mispart play on my team builder, but it didn't really matter. Fire Blast, and then I don't know the other move. Oh, Shadow Ball, Fire Blast, HP Ice, and let's go look to see what's on there. Solar Beam. Oh yeah, Solar Beam was for that. So yeah, I put Psychic. I put Solar Beam over Psychic. Now I'm gonna start doing what this thing was supposed to do. I send this in. I'm like, please don't get the burn on this one. He just crits me twice. Well, he crits me once. And now I taunt. Expect him to roar me out. This was kind of a misplay on my part, no offense, but like, if I set up one Dragon Dance, I did some damage. And stalled and did nothing. I guess he was just gonna take a +1 for fun. But Dragon Dance. I attack once the taunt wears off, then he's just gonna stalled. He roars me out now though, but that's fine. It was a 50-50 there, because I killed with Hattress or Gengar, and these two I did not kill with, and he got the 50-50. 2 crits, a 50-50, and a 90% after move missing is my luck so far, so it's not looking like a game I should win. Destiny's on my side. He wishes. I send in this just to see if I need a Spadef attack drop, just so I can set up again, maybe possibly something else. But that's not the case. I just taught this so I can't wish again. He goes for the wish, so I get some nice leftover recoveries. Still looking a little grim. I send him my Gyarados because I'm like, there's no way he's staying in with this thing, and just let me whittle it down. And he did not. He made good play going to the Registill, which I was expecting. I crunch that 32%. At this point, my mons are kind of whittled down, and these two mons right here destroy me, so I'm like, I gotta keep this and this alive. Like, these are my two win cons. Because at this point, Gengar can kill it, Shadow Ball, and do some heavy damage. I just gotta get rid of this Vaporeon, and this Ferris Seed could probably take one. I'm not sure what Registill takes. We'll just count that for curiosity's sake. No, we won't because I'm bored, but I'm just gonna assume it would my kill. But now is when I send in my Feeny, because what the game plan is here is to set up and just destroy with Hattress, but I need to make sure the terrain runs out so my dragon moves don't do as much. So I send in Gengar, dodge the Seismic Toss, dodge the incoming obvious Earthquake. Oh no, I just went straight into this. My bad. Yeah, I take the Earthquake, does 23. Red still has like no attack. He sends in his Pharaoh Seed, which I'm looking at my terrain. I'm like, okay, cool. He sent Pharaoh Seed because if he sent Vaporeon, Earthquake would have done like 40, I think, 38. It would have done like 38, depending on the set. But Earthquake this, it dies because it's a Pharaoh Seed, not a Ferrothorn, thank God. And yeah, it's looking good for us now because this dies capped it. This did 54 min. It did 55 min, max HP, max defense. We don't want to miss here, so we just go for, well, I don't want to be locked in the Outrage and get confused, and that costs me, so we just go for Devastating Drake. He sends in this just dies. He probably should have sent in Registill first to see if he survived one. Because if he survived one, the game could have been different, but at this point, even after I killed the Vaporeon, there wasn't really much stopping these two from sweeping. Well, these three from sweeping, because I came in Gengar, I Shadow Ball, well, yeah, Shadow Balled. If he calm-minded up, that could have been bad, but Shadow Ball, did some damage. He Seismic Tosses, knocks me out. He lived on 1% too. I'm not sure if the roll was on that, but that's wild. That's 1%. Let's just count that, I'm curious. I keep saying calc. Just gonna do it for funsies. It doesn't really matter. The game didn't change much from it. We were definitely adamant because this team allows me to be adamant, basically. So Outrage did 58 to 69. Let's just make him match defense too. So I did 50 to 58. So he must have been bold. Wait, I don't know. What raises defense? Is that defense raise nature? Let's check that out. I don't know defense range natures, guys. Don't lie. Yeah, he's bold. Look at me knowing my stuff. We'll just say he's bold because it doesn't really matter. Ooh, my computer's running low. But since I know he's bold, yeah, 45 to... If he's max defense bold, it did 45 to 53, so... At best, this was a 50-50 roll. I would have lost. So gladly that didn't come in handy. But I can see why I wouldn't switch it in now since it had a chance to die. I send this in. Instead of just sending Gengar and get 2 kills, I thought, well, if he's AV Victini, I don't want that sweeping me. Or if he's... I was to make sure what his set was. Essentially. Because I didn't want, like, this send in Gengar and then this be AV and me die somehow. And, like, retrospect, it didn't really matter. But it's all good. I use a Shadow Ball here, knock out the Victini. And Hatcherus and Gengar came through and got us the nice... But yeah, it got us the nice 6-0. I mean, not 6-0. It got us the nice 2-0, and it looked like I was going to get 6-0 at one point. So yeah, guys, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys next week. Also, this is a layer cake if you guys like the jam in the background.